238 illegal migrants en route to Venezuela from the U.S. arrived in El Salvador early Sunday morning after a judge blocked the enforcement of a seldom-used wartime act signed by U.S. President Donald Trump. On Saturday, Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act for the first time since World War II, granting himself sweeping powers under a law created back in 1798 as a way to deport people allegedly associated with the Venezuelan gang. The act would have allowed the president to bypass the due process rights of migrants who were categorized as threats and rapidly deport them. It was most notably used during the Second World War to justify internment camps for people of Japanese, German, and Italian descent. Hours after the ink was dry, Judge James Boasberg blocked the act's usage, saying Trump failed to provide enough basis for the decision, but the planes carrying the detainees were already airborne. The judge calling for the aircrafts to turn back to the States, but a last-minute offer from El Salvador's president saw them land in the Central American country. It's alleged that the U.S. will pay the nation $6 million to imprison the deportees for at least a year. Some civil rights groups and Democrats saying the whole ordeal sets a dangerous precedent that could fuel mass deportations and trigger legal challenges.
Well, my argument is that we already have tools that are available to remove undocumented violent people from our country. Giving them this wide latitude to just kind of go across and just claim that anybody is anything is wrong. And so we do have courts, we do have processes, we do have laws, and we should just go ahead and use those. There's a reason that nobody else has decided to go back until into Adam's times in order to try to find ways to make sure that we can keep our country safe.
Some GOP representatives, however, are celebrating Trump's decision.
I'm happy to see that the president is following up with his promises that he's going to keep Americans safe, and that means getting these criminal drug or gang members, clearly criminal in nature, out of the United States.
Judge Boasberg's blockade will only remain in effect for 14 days. He has set another hearing in the case for later this month. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.